You can be at home or in school or in church or at work or in the market, wherever you are, or in a party, and you just see that debit alert, pum pum, 30,000 naira debited, pum pum, 10,000 naira debited. Hi guys, good day to you, to everyone. I am Lope Dicta, as you know, and today I want to talk about something. That's what I do here. I talk, especially advocating for an easy lifestyle. I think I should just name myself Lope Dicta, the easy lifestyle advocate. I don't know. Okay, so this is it. I've been having some personal problems with banks, and I felt like, am I the only one having this problem? And I felt like, also, should I share the problem with people so that in case you are in that issue, you can just know what to do or something? And so that's why I'm here again today. Okay, this is it. There are 5 things I want us to know about banks today, and I hope it's going to help you. I hope it's going to help someone around you. And I hope the information will be useful for you. It may not be like immediately, but probably it will help you to make some critical decisions when it comes to banking and your transactions in the bank. Okay, before I go straight to them, please, for those of you watching me for the first time, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can like this video if you truly like it, or to support me too. And so that is it. 5 things you need to know about bank concerning your transactions. Number 1 is, do you know that the bank deducts 15 naira for every transaction 10,000 naira and above? For instance, I am Lope Dicta and you are Lope Dicta, and I'm Lope Dicta A and Lope Dicta B, and I want to send money from Lope Dicta A to B, and I'm sending 10,000 naira. From my bank, I will send 10,000 naira to Lope Dicta B. And from my bank, they will deduct my 26 naira transaction fee for my own bank and 4 naira transaction fee. I'll get to that later. Then in your bank, Lope Dicta B, they will deduct 50 naira for the incoming alert, not for the alert, for the fact that 10,000 naira entered your bank. So it means for every 10,000 naira, they deduct. For every 10,000 naira and above, they deduct 50 naira. From Lope Dicta A, if I'm sending 50,000 to Lope Dicta B, they will deduct another 50 naira, but once. So now, for instance, you don't know about this, and you want to send 30,000 naira to your sister, and you are using this mobile app not mobile app transfer, but mobile phone transfer. You know that small star, something, and you want to transfer, and that one you have a limit of 10,000 naira to transfer, and you want to send 30,000 naira. So because you did not know about the 50 naira charges, you are going to send 10,000 naira first time, 10,000 naira second time, 10,000 naira again to complete your 30,000, unknowingly to you that when it gets into the other party's phone, the other person's account rather, they are deducting a whooping sum of 150 naira. I know 150 is not looking whooping to some rich people. Unfortunately, it is looking whooping to me and some of my people. So that is why I'm just sharing it. So in case this will be of help to you, you want to send a 50,000 naira to someone and you think you cannot send it at once and let them deduct the 50,000 naira and the 50 naira from the 50,000 naira just once, maybe you should not bother sending it. Just go to the bank and go and send it through deposit, or POS is even better. They'll deduct 100 naira, they'll deduct 50 naira. Because this happened personally to me. Father, everything I'll be sharing is literally like my own personal experience, because if not for my personal experience, I wouldn't even be searching banks for what information, because I'm the last person that deals with economies, foreign exchange policies, deal with economies of our Nigerian economy. But it's just like they were personal deals to me. I can remember vividly. My parent needed to send me 50,000 naira that day, and my dad didn't have the mobile app transfer, so he used the small phone. And for each 10,000 naira that was coming in, they were deducting 50 naira. And by the time the 50,000 was complete, 250 naira was already out of it, and it was like 49,850. I did not have any money. My account was zero, and I needed that 50,000 for something. I ran to my bank, that kilo shelle. This is what happened. They sent me 50,000 naira, and I was receiving their 10,000 naira has been added. 10,000 naira has been added. Why is it not 49,000? They were not like, they're sorry. They passed the bill at CBN that for every 10,000 naira transaction and above, they deduct 15 naira. So if you send 10,000 naira 10 times in a day, my sister, you have dashed out 500 naira just like that. And the 10,000 you dash, it's not even as if that you are sending it, that you have money in your account, they are cutting it from you. No, they are deducting it from the person you are sending it to. So this is a very vital information, and that's why I made it like the first one. In fact, every information I'll be saying today, they are all vital. I don't know, very, very vital. So that's the first one. We all need to know that 15 naira from every transaction above 10,000 naira. Now let us go to number 2. Do you know that the bank deducts 4 naira for every money you send, for every transaction you make? Now it's not as if at the receiving end now, but for me that I'm sending at the sender's end, even at the receiving end itself, the two. For instance, Lope Dicta A sends a particular amount to Lope Dicta B. In my account, they will deduct 4 naira. It is automatic. This is not transaction charge, as in Lope Dicta B in our account, they will deduct another 4 naira. It is automatic, and it is not transaction charge. It is your airtime, especially those that are receiving message, normal message, airtime. Okay, so I've observed this. If I'm sending money to you, they will deduct 4 naira, automatic 4 naira, as far as I'm sending any money. In fact, it's not just sending any money. If you are recharging from your phone, you are paying subscription, you are doing anything, it is automatic 4 naira. 4 naira is small. It's no big deal. Wait until you only have 1,000 naira in your account, and you know that is all you need for that week, and you get there and you meet 800 naira, and your head is like, what is happening? When you have full budget for that 1,000 naira, you will know that 4 naira, when you accumulate 4 naira, it can go a long way. It's also from personal experience. In fact, it's easy to share the experience because it was from a cloth I made for a customer. It was this very, very simple clothes, simple gown. Oh yeah, give me 1,000 naira. They gave me the one. She sent it to my account, and as usual, my account is always on the red note. It was the 1,000 naira came inside, and I was so happy that, God, thank you for giving me the gift of sewing. Now I have 1,000 naira in my account. And so I was going to the ATM to withdraw 1,000 naira, because now I was already calculating that if I go to POS now, they will remove 100 naira from POS. Let me walk, trek to bank, collect this 1,000 naira and budget for the week. And guess what? On getting to the account, to the bank, I made 800 naira. I could not withdraw from the ATM. Last now POS I go. Now 800 naira minus 100 naira of POS. In short, I only went home with 700 naira. I wanted to cry. When I had small money, I went to the bank again. In fact, at that time, they were already used to my coming to their bank. I went to the bank again, and they now said that it was SMS fee. I don't understand. SMS fee, kini bola. Don't you deduct your SMS fee when you send? They said no, they used to deduct SMS fee at the end of the month. In short, since that time, this one, Lope, send me this, I'll send. It has stopped though. If I want to send you money, we'll send it at once, because I know that once, okay, 400 naira will cover for you and Tola. You are in the same room, and I want to send money to Tola and send money to you. I will send money to one of you, both of you go and share it, so that I cannot be dividing 4 naira for different people. So the awareness of this, the better, the easier. If you want to buy a recharge card, go and take 100 naira and go and buy from the person that is selling beside you. These are small things we can do to help ourselves and help each other. I'm trying to calm down right now. I'm about to say something more serious. Something very serious. I don't know if I should even say it last, but anyway, I'll be saying it. Do you know that banks have limited the amount of international transactions you can make with your debit card ATM? It was so funny. When they started it was no big deal to me. I feel like I'm kukuma not doing international transaction. If they reduce it to $20, no problem. How can you reduce it from $100 to $20? What is $20? 20 times 600. 20 times 600 is how much? 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 120,000. No, 12,000 naira. You cannot do any transaction more than $20. $20 international transaction. You would think you're not doing international transaction until you are someone like me that loves to visit AliExpress. And on getting to AliExpress, you try and buy something and you cannot pay for it. Your card kept declining. I tried to lodge complaint from the app itself. It was worse and it was not working. Then I had to call. Oh, please, I was trying to buy something. There's money in my account. I want to pay, and the person told me, you can't transact international. You can't make international transactions. I'm not making international transactions. I only want to pay something, and the amount is in naira. No, it can't happen. So like, those that have Netflix on their phone and they have to pay for subscription, in case the subscription is more than $20, that's the end of it. Those that want to do Google ads, I have a friend who does Google ad of like $50, like that. That's the end to it. Like, in fact, this move is going to stop a lot of international banking, international business transactions, international business transactions. For crying out loud, a lot of people do businesses in dollar. To now crown it all, number 4, guess what? Some banks have stopped it entirely. No more international transaction. If you want to do international transaction, you will request for the ATM for the debit card separately, or probably the account, I don't even know. So you have to request for it separately. In fact, for Zenith Bank Islands, you will request for, probably it is pounds you want to do business in, or in dollar, and you know the meaning of that. You go and request for normal debit card itself, they will cut, I don't even know, they will deduct, like, I don't know. You now want to go and request for all this kind of debit card, like pounds debit card, dollar debit card. By the time you get there, hell, they will deduct almost half of the money. In fact, this has really been like this in my neck, probably because it affects me a lot, probably because I do a lot of things with international market. I sell clothes and we buy okay, let's put that one aside. And another one, and the final one for today, or semi-final for today, this one is majorly for small business owners. For some time now, I've been trying to open a business account, and who else have gone to the bank to open a business account? And you're a small business owner, you are running a small business, you're just a small entrepreneur. You're going to get there and you think you want to borrow loan. That's how they will treat you. I collected the form. The form is as long as this to this. Very long. Like, very long. Like, I was like, what happened now? I'm not collecting loan. Like, you need how many domiciliary, how many current account, like 2 current accounts from someone. You will start looking for current account person up and down. They're not collecting loan. No. In fact, the stress is so much in the bank. I'm like, wait, come, what happened? Well, our great grandparents, where were they keeping their money? Like, where were they keeping their money? I don't know. A lot of people have these issues. A lot of people left their bank. Though I don't know. What I learned is it's not like all the banks that are doing this, but it's literally all the banks I know that are doing it. I learned UBA and Zenith was the start, was when we started all this stuff. Anyway, those are the 5 deals I have to give to you. Then another thing is, for those out of the country, I don't know if there's anybody watching who is out of the country. Some of them used to be able to debit with their Nigeria ATM before, but now it can't work again. You have to get your debit account there. So none of our ATMs now can work at international, like any outside the country. In short, I don't even need to go international. Outside the country, none of our ATM can work, and now they call it MasterCard. JB, that time, that was when they say we should buy MasterCard. That MasterCard can do everything, buy online, buy this one, do that one. But here we are, the MasterCard is no more mastering. Anyway, that one aside. Now let me give you a Jara point. Are you ready for my Jara? This one, like I said, most of the things that I'm sharing right now, they are from personal experience, and I'm sharing them so that they can help someone, so that you can be careful of how you run your transactions, so that you, when you bear them in mind, it'll be easy for you to do things you want to do, or you'll be more careful. For instance, now from what I've said today, if you are sending money to someone, anything above 10,000 naira, from the person they are deducting 15 naira. From you, they will deduct your normal bank charge, and they will deduct 4 naira for your SMS message. They will also deduct 4 naira from that place. So for one transaction, the bank is making over 100 naira per 2 persons. For one transaction, no, they've not really cut the probably some other money they want to deduct to. So this is just me telling you to be more careful when you're working with. If you have money, 4 naira may not mean anything to you, you understand, no problem. I'm sorry, I may not be talking to those kind of people, but for me and people like me, I just feel like this is like a big deal for you. Now, here comes my Jara. This is a serious deal, and for that reason, I won't be mentioning any bank's name. I won't be mentioning any bank's name because I'm not trying to make people pack in. That's even if they can pack in. These people are just using us. But anyway, do you know that some banks deduct money from your account for no reason? Shit. Before now, I've mentioned reasons, right? Good. You can be at home or in school or in church or at work or in the market, wherever you are, or in a party, and you just see that debit alert, pum pum, 30,000 naira debited, pum pum, 10,000 naira debited, and you be like, I did not do anything, I did not buy anything. And you try and say, probably I bought it, and probably I didn't know. My sister, my brother, you did not know, you did not buy anything. Some banks are doing it, legit. It happened to me. A whooping sum of 30,000 naira was deducted from my account, one of my banks, which I won't mention. And I was like, Heavenly Father, this is not my money. Save your daughter. Don't let them send me back to my father's house. And it was like all crazy for me. I ran to the bank. Like, I was not well dressed at all. If you see the way I was looking, I just went to the bank. I ran to the bank like, please, what's going on? I know 30,000 is not money, but to me right now, it's not my money. You can't deduct it just like that. I was almost running mad in the bank. I got to the bank. Excuse me, I want to lodge a complaint and see the social person there. I told him, he was laughing. I felt so insulted. I was like, I don't understand. I started doing video actually because I was actually ready to run the guy down. I was so angry. I was doing video. He didn't even know. Why are you laughing? I'm lodging a complaint to you as the customer of your bank. You are joking. He said, no, excuse me, miss, I'm not joking. I'm just laughing because the complaint you brought is nothing. How is it nothing? 3,000 I was deducted from my account for no reason. I was in my house. I was not buying anything. I've not bought anything in the past 2 weeks, and you're telling me it's for no reason. He said, actually, it happens like that. It's one of those transactions you've made before. I said, oh God, come here. I did not make any transaction before. We are going to deal with this thing together. Now, I did not make any transaction. I know all the transactions I made. So you cannot just deduct 30,000 naira. The good thing was I had the record of everything I was doing. If not, that's how they would deduct that 30,000 naira and it would go like that. In short, we changed it for each other in that bank. And it was so angry with me, and all those, how it they be now. Okay. Now said I should request for my statement of account. I requested for my statement of account. Guess what? They said there's no network, and that day was Friday. Okay, now no network. I was so ready for them. They said I should come on Monday. As I was going home, I called a friend of mine who was a lawyer, and I lodged the complaint to that friend. This is what just happened with my account. He said, very good. Start screenshotting everything. Start getting evidence for anything. They will pay for what they did not owe, and that was what gave me this confidence to just continue. On Monday, I got to the bank. Before Monday, guess what? On getting home, around evening time, that normal time, the bank will have closed, but they will still be inside. Around that 7-6. Pam, alert came back to my phone, 20,000 naira. I was like, hey. So these people took me for a joke. So because I went to their bank to fight, that was when they know how to return my money. Very good. It still remains 10,000 naira. We are waiting for it. 10,000 naira didn't come in. I guess they felt like, hey, take this 20,000 naira. At least it's okay like that. Don't complain. Me, I went back on Monday. Not even after I knew that I have a lawyer's backup. I went back on Monday. On getting there, the guy said, I can't even attend to you again. You should have seen your money by now. Inside me, I said, I should have seen my money by now. So it means you people knew what you were doing before you deducted it. Okay, now. I said, I've not seen my money. That's what I told him. I said, I've not seen my money. So I want my full money. Then he said, I can't attend to me again. I'd better go see the manager. I said, he thought I would shy away. Excuse me, I will shy away from seeing your manager. Possible. I was like, yes, that manager gone. That's the person I want to see. And in short, that was how I saw the manager, and the man was just smiling. The man had more customer service more than the workers anyway. And he was like, okay, ma'am, calm down. I'm sorry. It was more this thing. And he was like, okay, no problem. The money will get to you. I realized they've sent you 20,000 naira already. I said, yes. I said, but it's remaining, so we'll send it to you. Don't worry, just go home. I've got my statement of account, and my statement of account says that I still have 40,000. He said, oh, no problem, they'll send it to you. My brethren in Christ, or probably my brethren in general, that was how I'm getting them to send back my money. As in, I transferred it quick. End of discussion. Me, I cannot be having deal with you again. There was something I observed. The Friday I went there, just where I was waiting for the guy, there were up to 5 people who came to lodge the same complaint. There was a man, he was an Hausa man. He said they deducted 70,000 from his account and he was sure he didn't spend it. And they told him that he spent it. And the man was so confused, he left. I was laughing inside me that Holy Ghost fire. Is this thing really happening? They are trying to make it look like you spend it and you got confused along the way. Another woman came. She complained for 50,000 naira. Those were the 2 people I was able to hear their own real complaints. So I'm telling you now. So when that kind of thing happened, probably you see, I did not spend this money, but I can't go to bank. Only if you have money, they deduct 100 naira. It did not affect, no problem. Please go to the bank and lodge your complaints. And in fact, don't be scared to talk to any lawyer. We all have friends that legal practitioners. Don't be afraid to talk to them, because you never can tell what your right is. Because from what I learned from my lawyer, it was even like I have a right, for the fact that they tampered with my account, I have the right to still collect 50,000 naira from them, blah blah blah. Because when the case gets to court, the fine will be 50,000 for the first whatever, and it was just explaining to. Please let Nigerians be ready to make use of their rights, our rights. Though we are rightless in Nigeria, but unfortunately there are still some small rights you can be managing. So don't be scared. If they deduct your money and you don't know about it, please go and lodge your complaint and be fine. This is just me trying to make us fine. This is just me trying to make life a bit easy for us. I understand what Nigeria is right now. As in, those that know. But I know that it is well. That's where we end. So thank you so much for staying tuned to listen to this stage. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Fine. What I do most is talk about, share experiences, and talk about something to make something easy for us. That is how I can just put it. So just call me advocates of easy lifestyle, or advocates for easy lifestyle. So let's just put it that way. So this is where I'll be ending today's YouTube, today's talk. Please do well to be careful with your banks henceforth, and I hope you will be fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I still know myself. Bye.